So my name is Kelvin. I am from Brazil, in a small city called Poços de Caldas, and I lived there until I was about 13 and a half years old. Um, I didn't, I wasn't aware of my sexuality, of my non-heterosexuality until I was probably about 14, close to 15, so I was already here. However, I had experienced um, sort of like what it was like to come out in Brazil because my aunt paid me to go through my cousin's phone and take down phone numbers of her friends and people who had been calling her and texting her. So I sort of outed her, and then years later, when I was discovering my own sexuality, and at that time, I was 14, 15, and the whole thing was MySpace. However, my brother is a computer genius, and after being asked by my parents, because I guess they were starting to be suspicious about certain things, they asked him to hack into my computer. And so he did, and then they go on my computer and they start reading all the conversations that I'd be having with my friends, and they're like, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing to us? And at that point I was in a very fragile state, so I wasn't really able to stand up for myself in the way that I would today. And the only way that I saw out of that was to lie. So I basically made them think that I was dating my best friend who was a girl, and by doing that I had my phone again and I could use the computer again and I could do all the things that I wanted. And if I wanted to meet a boy or do something, I would just tell them that I was with my friend, with my girlfriend. Okay, so this only happened about 2 years ago. I had already been living by myself for about 2 years in New York. And I was already involved with Mix, which is the New York Gay and Lesbian Film Festival. I'd been living my life disregarding whatever they thought about my sexuality for years. And I did this one video, music video with Jerry Visco. And the opening scene of the video has me in her bathtub, and I'm eating a cupcake, wearing like these pink gloves. And I think that my parents put my name on YouTube or Google or something, and that came up. So I was at my friend's house getting stoned, talking. I might have been making out with my friend. I don't know what was going on at the time. And then my mom calls me and she's like, I just saw this video. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What's going on? And then I was like, well, I'm gay. I don't know what to tell you. And this is it. You can't do anything about it. I live by myself. Like, I'm completely independent. So we didn't talk probably for like 3 weeks. And then gradually she's become much more accepting. It's just culturally in Brazil, it's a shock. I grew up hearing that, like, oh, I don't care about gay people, they're fine, but if my son was gay, it would be a different story. So I always knew that it was going to be a hard time to come out. But eventually they came around it. The second time was probably much easier than the first time because I wasn't as insecure and I wasn't living at home, and it didn't really matter as much to me.